Good morning, children. Welcome to social class. Today, I am going to explain next lesson in your class 6, that is trade in agricultural produce. Before starting this lesson, once we recall our previous lessons. If you observe that our previous lessons, we have that landforms. So that landforms we know that plains, plateaus, mountains. Again, I gave an example for some different type of villages, which is based upon the plain village, plateaus village, and also the mountain village. And we also learned that what type of crops they are growing in their lands, and important crops, and how they are producing. These all the things we'll learn in our previous lessons. Then come to that, in the last lesson we learned about trade in agricultural produce part 1. So this is part 2. So that is a part A and also the part 1. Once I will recall the part A lesson. We have that some different type of food items, because without food we don't have the energy. Once if we don't have the energy, the people cannot walk, and the people cannot do any works, even we cannot think also. So it means the people for their regular work and regular usage, for everything, even for walking also we require energy. The energy that is comes through consuming the food only. So without food we can't get any energy. That's a first point. So from where we are getting the food? The food we are getting from the farmlands and cultivating by the farmers. So that we'll learn in our previous lessons. See that in the last lesson we have such a different type of traders, others called as vendors, village vendors. And also that first we learn about one of the lady name is called as Gauri. And Gauri is working in the village because he's a seller in the village. She's selling the vegetables by going to the each and every house, because we are watching some of the old movies. They are saying that kuragailamo kuragail, some different type of things that they are selling. Even they are selling that vegetables, fruits, even some different type of commodities also. They call as village vendors. So we know that what is the position of Gauri and how she is struggling for the running of the family, and how she is selling the vegetables also. Next, we also learn about Indra. Indra is also a seller, but she is different than to that Gauri. Gauri is selling vegetables by going to the each and every street and each and every house. But Indra is the one, she's going to the Santa, that the weekly market that is going to be arranged by some different type of traders from different villages. So we learn how the Indra is also selling that. It means one is we learn about Gauri business tactics, and also that Indra business tactics. And also one more person name is called as Ram Gopal. She's also bringing vegetables from the village, and they have that place name is called as Raitu Bazaar. So that Ram Gopal is going to sell the vegetables through the Raitu Bazaar. So that we'll learn in our previous lesson. Today we are going to be learn about the wholesale and also called as retailers. Wholesale and also called as retailers. So here also there is a link up with the farmers. Without link up with the farmers we can't learn our lessons. Take an example. Retailers are going to sell the goods with the small quantity. Small quantity means less number is called as small quantity. For example, if you want to buy a kilo tomato, you can go to that near to your house, village means shop, we can buy that 1 kilo or half kilo or pav kilo, or else called as 500 grams, 250 grams, and also that 1000 grams, that you can say that 1 kilo. But that you can found in the region of retailers. But in the wholesale, we can buy that large quantity. So if you want to buy that large quantity, we can get in the region of wholesalers. So we can find these kirana shops in our area. Even that malls is also supermarkets. These all the things we can find these retail shops, because retail means where they can sell the items, even one item also, even half kilo also, even 250 grams also we can buy from the retail shops. But in the wholesale shops, we cannot buy the small quantity, we can buy the more quantity. But you can say that large quantity and large amount we can buy from the wholesalers. So that is the difference between the retail shop, because you are in a class 6, so this is enough, and I don't want to give that much information about wholesale shops and also the retail shop. So try to understand that retail means small quantity, and the example for kirana shops, even small malls, and also the supermarket. Wholesale example, we have that Metro and Reliance Mart. So where they are going to sell that large and more goods, and with the more price only they can get in the region of wholesale shops only. Means more price means not for the price of the good, means the way we are going to buy that more amount. Then come to that the sequence, how they are going to buy and how they are going to sell these goods. Maximum in a cities. First, trader. Trader means a businessman, and big traders you can find this. From traders, wholesalers can buy a goods. From traders, wholesalers can buy the goods. From wholesalers, retailers, they can buy the goods. So you know that from retailers directly it can go to that homes, each and every home, from one place to other place. So where the traders can buy that, traders can buy a goods from the distributors. So distributor can bring a goods from the industry, otherwise called as agriculture farmers. If the good is agricultural good, they can bring from the agriculture farmers. Or if a good can be prepared in the region of industry, that is called as industrial goods. So if they are going to buy from the agriculture farmers, here the word can be changed. It is called as mediator, or else called as brokers. So the mediators, they can bring from the farmers, and these mediators they can sell to the traders, and these traders they can sell to the wholesalers, and from the wholesalers it is going to the retailers. From the retailers it goes to the houses, means consumers, or else called as customers. Consumers, or else called as customers. Consumers or customers means the person, those who are using, consuming. In Telugu, for example, we brought an apple and we are eating the apple, means we are consuming the apple. But you can say that consuming. So similarly, the industrial products are else called as agricultural products, where they are prepared. These are the goods they are bringing to that each and house by this is the sequence. Today we are going to be learn about how the wholesalers and how the retailers business that you can find in the region of farmers. So see that agricultural market ad, AMY. What is mean by AMY? Agricultural market yard. So like Raitu Bazaar, the agriculture market is also run by the government. So what is meant by AMY? Agricultural market ad. So how we have that Raitu Bazaar in the region of cities, or else called in some towns. Similarly, this AMY, that is called as Agricultural Market Ad, is also runs by the government only. Clear or not? So we know that in the agricultural, means in the Raitu Bazaar, what they are selling, farmers are selling that vegetables or fruits only. If you take an example, AMY, that's the Agricultural Market Act, there the farmers are selling products like paddy. So paddy means we know that wood worry or else called as wood blue, and wheat, some other different type of pulses and different grains also they are selling in the region of AMY. In the region of Telangana, there are 100 AMYs are there. How many AMYs are there in the region of Telangana? There are 100 AMY, means agricultural market ads are there in the region of Telangana. That is almost 1/4 of the products they are selling from the agricultural market yard only. That is one of the point. Now see that they gave one of the example. The farmer name is called Vijay Kumar, or is called as Vijay Kumar. Vijay Kumar is a farmer from Nalgonda district and is cultivating that paddy. What is going to cultivate? Paddy. He knows that, and he got very good crop. This year, take an example, this year, that is 60 quintas. What is saying that quintas? Quintas means 100 kgs are called as quinta. So what is meant by a quinta? 100 kgs called as quinta. So this year the Vijay Kumar got very good harvest. That is 60 quintas of paddy he got in his farmland, and also very good quality one. So what is meant by quality? Good quality. We are saying that that is very excellent. We are saying that very nice. Similarly, quinta quality means very good one. Take an example, while seeing that an apple is very looking very nice, then whenever we are going to be eat, and if it is very tasty, we are saying that it's a very good quality one. Similarly, Vijay Kumar cultivated paddy in his farmland, and this year he got very good production. That is 60 quintas. That is a one. And this year he decided to sell this crop in the Nalgonda market. So where you want to sell the product? In the region of Nalgonda market. So why he wants to sell that? Because if he sell the crop in his village, he is going to get less amount. So he decided he wants to sell his crop in the region of Nalgonda. So the region he brought that this paddy by loading into the tractor. Loading means ekkinchukovatam. Loading and unloading. Loading means ekkinchadam. Unloading means dinchadam. So loading that paddy bags into the tractor in his village, and he brought to the market, and again he unloaded means dinchatam. So he unloaded in the region of AMY of Nalgonda. So there he brought, and here there is a one queue. What is meant by a queue? Queue means like a line. For example, this is in a bus. Whenever you are going to get into the bus, we have to follow a queue. Queue means say a line. Similarly, whenever we are coming from out of the school, what we are doing, that we are coming in a line by maintaining the distance between one to other. Similarly, here also there is a biggest queue in the region of Nalgonda market, because a lot of farmers they brought this crop into the market. Similarly, everyone is waiting for auction. So what is meant by auction? Auction is called as public sale in Telugu, sorry, English, and Telugu we are calling it as a Velam Patha. So we well known about auction, that we know that Vinayak Chauthi festival time, at the time they are going with auction. So Laddu Velam Patha, you can say in Telugu, public sale of Laddu, otherwise called as auctioning of Laddu. That's a similar thing. Similarly here also they are going to be everyone different type of farmers. They came from different areas. They followed that queue in the region of Nalgonda market at, and everyone is waiting for auction, and they're waiting for the officers. So at 10 o'clock, AMY committee members, because in every AMY there are some different type of committee members will be there. They are wait at 10 o'clock. All the committee members, they came to this market at, and they observed that the crop, because they observed and they give the slip. Slip means this is in a crop brought by this person name. So and so person, they brought that paddy, and this is in a weight, and they will say that the quality also. They will take that, for example, keep your hand down of the bag, will pull up the crop. They can say the heap. Heap means cheti ninda, something we are saying, like kuppalaga. They can say that heap. So we will take that anything whichever we want by keeping hand, and we will pull it. That you can say that heap. So they taken the heap and they check with the quality, and they given the slip to that Vijay Kumar, and just after that at 11 o'clock, at 11, wholesalers and also that you can say that mill owners, wholesalers, and also called as mill owners, and other large traders are also, they entered into the agriculture market there. Started at 10 o'clock by the committee members. After seeing the complete crop, at 11, all the wholesalers and also the mill owners and different type of traders, those who have a membership, those who have a license in this market act, they entered, and they started with the auction. So how they started the auction, that we will see that. First, they started with the price of 1080 rupees. May I know why it is called as 1080 rupees price? Because this price is called as MSP. MSP means minimum support price. Minimum support price. So actually government, they give you that minimum support price, that you can say the MSP, that is 1080 rupees. So because there are some of the farmers, they are unable to sell their product, because there are some of the traders will say that this crop is not good, so the reason we don't like to buy. At the time, the farmers are going to struggle. For this reason, government, they will fix a price for every crop which they are cultivated in the region of Telangana, otherwise in other states. The chief ministers will decide that price for every 2 years or every 5 years. So at the time, the price for 100 kgs or scores 1 quinta, the MSP was 1080 rupees. So market ad committee members also started with the price of 1080 for every farmer's price. So they will say that there are some of the farmers, they like to sell this crop more than of 1080, because this price is going to be paid by the government. So the reason they are waiting in the region of agricultural market ad only. So we will through MSP, FCI, that you can see that Food Corporation of India. We will that food. So this MSP paid by government to the farmers. From the farmers, that Food Corporation of India, that you can see that one of the organization, Food Corporation of India, they'll buy the crop, they'll storage in the government storages, and they will distribute to the PDS, that you can say that public distribution system. What you can say the PDS, public distribution system. So through the PDS means they will distribute to the public through ration shops. We know that we are buying that ration shop rice also, and some different type of pulses. These all things. So by paying MSP to the farmer, government through the FCI they will buy, and through the PDS they will supply to the farmers. Supply to the people, those who require this. So through the ration shops, and there are some government hostels are running by government. They also require food, and also that midday meals require food. For every government program which is required that food they are supplying through the PDS. Clear or not? So this is anything. They'll start the price for auction 1080 rupees, and they'll give the bid. Bid means they can say that maximum amount. I was saying that, for example, you are the people, you aware about auction in Kabaddi and also called as IPL, Indian Premier League. For example, we see that Mahendra Singh Dhoni. They're saying that in the auctioning of IPL, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he got that bid by a lot of teams. For example, he's playing for Chennai Super Kings. He's collecting that more than 8 crores or else 10 crores for playing for Chennai Super Kings. Similarly, everyone, whenever is going for a bid, Chennai Super King was paid more amounts, that is 13, 14, 15 crores of rupees. So finally is playing for Chennai Super Kings. Then Chennai Super King, they're paying money to the Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Similarly, Bangalore, they were taken by the Virendra Kohli, and also like in every franchises, they are participated in the auction, and they quote for one bid. Bid means amount which they like to pay. Finally, the person, those who are supervising the auctioning, that you can say that Hukato Sari, Rendo Sari, Modo Sari, means once. They'll say that Hukato Sari, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Then Rendo Sari, like they will be conduct that auction. Similarly, in the auction, those who have an interest, they buy that product, otherwise a crop. So see that one of the Vijay Kumar crop, then farmers, they like to buy for his crop by paying 1150 rupees for a quintal, because his paddy was very good quality one, and that you can say that very dry means baga endatum, because of temperature only it is possible, dry. And also the next one is little talu means less wastage. So there is no much wastage in the paddy, and it is very dry. So the reason the farmers are showing interest towards that, buying that Vijay Kumar paddy by paying 1150 per quintal. Actually, government is going to give only that 1080 rupees only. This is one thing. Then afterwards, there are some of the farmers, they accepted to pay it to the Vijay Kumar that 1150, and maximum status they're paying to the farmers, they are selling their crop for 1100 rupees only. But Vijay Kumar, he got 1150 rupees because his paddy was very good quality, and also that little talu, or else in English you can say that ill-filled grains, that you can say that wastage, less wastage. So the reason the traders, they like to buy that Vijay Kumar's only. So finally, then Vijay Kumar is going to get that one of the slip from the committee members, the amount which they are going to pay to the Vijay Kumar. So because as a members of the wholesalers, they have that license in the region of this committee. So whenever they are going to buy that paddy from the farmers, for 100 rupees, if they are spending on 100 rupees, they have to give 1 rupee to the committee. For example, if they are buying by paying 100 rupees, then 1 rupee that should be paid to the committee. This is in a position which is happening in the region of AM wise. So, but the farmers is not required to pay any amount to the market committee, but the thing is they have to pay 3 rupees 50 paisa. 3 rupees 50 paisa for the purpose of maintenance and cleaning and also called as unloading. For this all the aspects, for 100 rupees farmer they have to pay 3 rupees 50 paisa to the committee members. And finally, when they are paying that amount, they will deduct this amount for every 100 rupees 3 rupees 50 paisa. The balance amount they'll give to the Vijay Kumar. That is in a position. See that this is in a one of the example is given that model receipt market committee. So here they mention that market Anumati Patram in Telugu. But you can say the Jilla Adadri district. Raitu Peru means farmer name, village and mandal. Actually passbook will be there, the number of that and how much land he has that in the farmland and from where he is bringing that. Totally he has to mention and how much crop he sell. These all the things he has to mention. So present days in the region of Telangana, these farmers they are bringing paddy from their villages to the market yards. From the market yards, they are selling directly to the wholesalers, traders or mill owners. With that, they are getting very good amount. If they are selling in their villages, they are going to be struggle much and they will not get the proper price also. One more small thing is, in some of the market yards, there are some different type of problems are occurring that then the traders and market yard committee members they will form together and they will cheat the farmers and they'll pay that less amount. So this is also happening that, but it is not happening in every place. In some of the places it is going to be happen. So because of this, there are some other businesses risk or trading options also is there that we will learn in the next lesson. So one more thing is, I'm going to be forward one more video along with that. But you can say that agricultural marketing system. So both videos you watch, tomorrow you complete the worksheet and send to me. So thank you very much.